questions to ask you about this book. Now, let me give you guys, a little bit about this great author here. The book is called Ninja Son, The Beginning. And I've actually had the pleasure because he actually sent me over a couple of pages to read. And I got to tell you, I'm excited. Okay. I really want to know everything else that was coming with this book because he only gave me like a piece to read. So what I read, just let me let y'all know it was kind of juicy. Okay. Very juicy. But anyway, Zap had the pleasure of reading it. I had the pleasure of reading it. And today we're going to pick your brain on some things because we got a lot of stuff we got to ask you, especially when it come down to the romance part of this whole thing. Because you didn't waste any time to get right down to the nitty gritty. Okay. Most people wait till like maybe the third, the fourth, but no, you went right on in with the shit and we was happy to see you. Okay.
I'm going to tell you, when you get the full book, you'll understand why. There's a reason why. So you'll understand.
Okay. Well, I will say I was reading and I enjoyed reading it. And one thing I love about your book, let me just say, is that you don't draw it out too long. Like a lot of people are not really big readers. So when you came up with the idea to make the book I guess you're doing it in volumes, which means your first chapter is this like chapters, or how are you exactly doing this whole layout?
I'm doing it like it's going to be 40 pages. Each book will be 40 pages, 4 chapters.
Okay.
It's only going to be it's going to be 4 chapters per volume. I'm only doing it this way because, like you said, people are not big readers. People,
right.
Mostly they want to audio books because they don't really have time to sit down and read. So my preference was, because I'm one of them types. I used to read like these huge novels and you have to skim through to get to the good parts.
Right.
And it's like, why draw it out when you can go ahead and put the plot points out, still give the audience something, to grab onto, but, make it short. So technically I'm doing a 40-page comic book without pictures.
Okay. And you know what? One thing, Zap, did you want to ask him something? I know Zap had some things he want to also ask you about this book because I have tons of questions.
Well, I'm gonna split this interview. I'm gonna give you the good.
Oh, so you're gonna give me the bad too?
Zap,
no. I'm gonna give you the good. I love books. I love reading books. I wanted the character, the main character, the son. I wanted to feel him more. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to. I want to know more about him.
But my thing is, Zap, you're in the first fucking like.
I know. I like to cheat. I'm sorry,
Zap. I know your ass not reading novels because you fucking can't even read.
I like to cheat though. I want to
But that's the point. You're one of those people who don't want to read. You just want to get right to the shit, and that's why you'll never know a lot of shit because this is why we don't go to Zap for information on the show because we know we don't know shit. Okay, I'm just saying. But you can have your opinion, Zap. I mean, whatever floats your boat.
I just like to cheat. I'm a cheat reader.
Zap.
Well, this is why I made it 40 pages.
Exactly.
Because for people like you who don't want to read and cheat readers, you can just read 40 pages, 10 pages, and 10 pages per chapter, and you'll get to the end. It won't even take you no more, probably like 2 hours to get to the final.
Thank you, because really, to be honest, when I read the book, it wasn't long at all, and I enjoyed it. It was interesting all the way through. I really enjoyed this book. But see, like I said, Zap, I don't know what shit you're on, but I don't know what you were expecting. I
really enjoyed it.
You can't get any shorter than what we read, and chapter 1 was great. Let me just say, I've never seen so much action.
Yes, chapter 1 is what I sent you guys, and that is that. I mean, that was the end of the chapter, so you already know chapter 2 is coming. So I can't give too much away because the book comes out next week. So you only got tomorrow is less than 7 days. Okay. Well, it's actually 7 days because it's,
Right. So let me ask you, I saw that you had a lot of zodiac signs in this book, which I'm a Capricorn. So I want you to write about me and make me look good. Okay. So I don't know if you finished all of your chapters, but Capricorns are great people, and I want you to. We're strong, we're strong people. So I want you to focus on making the Capricorns the best that you could possibly make them. Okay, just make sure if you do nothing else, that would be good. Now Zap is in Aries. We already know
I'm first.
He's
There you
either
go.
or. You can do whatever you want to do with his
I'm
ass.
first.
But I didn't even
Okay.
see Zap. Actually, Zap, I didn't even see you in the book when it came to the zodiac
Oh,
sign.
hold
I
on,
did.
wait,
Actually,
no.
I
Oh,
did.
I'm the first
I
one.
did. Well, yeah, that explains it.
Okay,
That's the
hold
first
on. So
one.
let me answer y'all burning questions about these zodiac signs. Okay, the first four signs: Aries, Sagittarius, Capricorn, and Taurus.
Mhm.
Those four represent my four best friends that I've had in high school.
And I
Okay.
bet Caps was your most favorite.
Capricorn, him and I, we,
We're your
that's
favorite.
that's
We're
the
your favorite.
pastor. That's the pastor. Capricorn is the
The
pastor.
pastor. See, we got
Yes.
morals. See, that's what I
So-
love about Capricorns.
Aries is my first best friend. I'm
Oh,
not
no.
gonna put their names out of there. I'm not gonna put their names out because of privacy reasons.
Come on, you
No.
know me with the
No,
names.
we already know you, Zap. I'm not putting my.
Are they gonna be?
names
Wait,
out.
wait, wait. Are they gonna be entwined? Because that's what I want to know
What do
now.
you mean no, they're not gonna be entwined.
Ah, okay.
But anyway, so the my other friend, my other best friend, Sagittarius, him and I, we met in middle school. We hated each other, but
Yeah.
then got to high school, and we had a love-hate relationship. Till we still to this day have that
Yeah.
love and hate relationship, but it's
Can
more
I ask you
mature.
something before you go on though about that with
Go
the
ahead.
Sagittarius? Isn't it a thing where Sagittarius? I mean, not to really be rude about what I'm gonna say, but shit, like Sagittarius, they're good to have, but they're also bad to have because Sagittarius has a way of saying shit. And they don't really give a fuck how they say it, but they don't realize when you say some shit, you still got to be like, you know what I mean? Like they just really.
Let me give you some backstory because what I'm about to tell you is going to blow your mind. My friends who I'm telling you their signs are, they're not those signs in real life.
Oh God.
The first two, I got two friends that are Aries. Two of them are Aries. The pastor is a Capricorn, so his character really is synonymous.
Yes.
And my friend who's Taurus, he's actually a Capricorn as well. So
okay, good.
So I took them by their personalities
Right.
in real life, and
Right.
made it just personified it on paper. Kind of made it a fantasy because because I came up with the idea when I was in high school, the very week before we graduated in '98. So I'm telling y'all my age. So I graduated in '98. So that's when I came up with the idea. And I just been perfecting it over the years. And they all know about the characters. Me and my friend, who's Sagittarius, we fought over who's supposed to be the leader, over the main character. He was like, he wanted to be Ninja Son. I'm like, how are you going to be something that I created, and I'm the one that's writing it? So how are you going to take? How you gonna? And we still had this fight to this day.
Lord.
Okay, without giving a lot of it away,
here we go.
does he get to find his brothers and the missing brothers?
Wait, Zap, we haven't gotten there yet, though. We haven't gotten there
I just want to know.
Wait a minute.
Zap, I'm not giving you that. You got to give me the book. You got to give the book.
So I'm assuming, Zap, you're speaking on what part of the book, because we want to give people a run through of this book. Okay. Yeah, I started with the zodiac signs. I thought it was very interesting how you had the zodiac signs in this, and it was very intriguing to know that you were doing that.
Now I know where you're going with this, and I'm going to explain it. The zodiac, okay, each one of them are, the zodiacs. What they are, they're supposed to, well, not supposed to be. I've written them to be the actual gods, that we know that the Roman gods picked up. So they're the actual zodiac warriors from, thousands of years into the past. But Earth did not know about them because it was still in its infancy before the Roman Empire came into, and we got Zeus and, Poseidon. That was way before that.
Right.
So these, they were on another planet, but their infants, their reputation preceded them all the way through the galaxy.
Okay.
So that's how, when they came to Earth, they was. I can't give away too much because if I give that away, y'all will be like, oh, because that's in chapter 4.
Okay.
But
Okay.
it does get explained. I don't explain it that well because I don't want the readers. I want the
Yeah,
readers
you,
to
you
be
want the
intrigued.
audience to kind of. I
And
feel what you're saying. You don't want
I
to give too
want
much
you
of it
to
away.
right, and I want you to get your own ideas of how I brought the zodiac war. Brought the zodiac symbols into where it is today.
Okay.
I
And
don't
here's
want.
another thing. Here's another fan question too.
Okay.
Okay, here we go. No, what I need to know is you mentioned Zap that he had the ninjas in this, and he also had what was your question?
Well, he kind of answered my question, which I'm glad he did, because you put a lot of thought into it. You had different times from the first, different. You got medieval, you got Asian, the Senate times. You got I call it Captain Kirk time because there was a lot of translation of beaming. Hey, I'm with you, and you put it all in one, which is a great thing. You put it all in one.
You made it
and
interesting.
yeah,
Because see, it's not on Earth; it's on a different planet called Trajan. So
Right.
it's in a totally different galaxy, and they were far farther in their lifespan than Earth was. Earth at this point was still in the biblical ages, the way I read it. So none of that, none of the zodiac signs, symbols, and none of that was in existence. So they was already there before, before all of that. So when I cannot tell y'all, and I want to tell y'all so
We want to know so bad. It's so good. It's really so good.
I'm just this close to always giving y'all some secrets, but
well, like you said, like Zap said, you cleared it up because he was saying it was like a mixture of everything, and so now that you're explaining where this is taking place, it's really just, from like I said, from the first page, it's interesting. You have your attention, and you keep that attention all the way through this first chapter. So that's something I can definitely say, because someone like me who may not have read this on my own, I'm glad I had an opportunity to meet you to be able to have a chance to read it, because I wouldn't have done it otherwise.
I appreciate it. I said I appreciate it because look, there's a lot of people that I've talked to that has read a lot of my screenplays, because this was not a book. I was trying to make it into a screenplay to try to get it made into movies, which Hollywood consistently turned me down. They now get this, they didn't hate my script. They did not hate it. They loved the idea, but they told me that this is not what they're looking for, because they were looking for more, mainstream things like, chick flicks, buddy movies, those type of movies. I guess they wanted something less, budget friendly, so they wouldn't spend too much money and
exactly.
So they told me to go to Japan. I was like, y'all have no idea. I really want to go to Japan, but I live here. I was trying to give y'all the opportunity, but I was going to Japan regardless. So
it's amazing. Now, Zap, did you have any other questions? Because I do have some things I want to ask but I would rather you get your shit out of the way, because I already know. Do you have anything you want to say before I ask my questions?
Okay. Yes.
Okay.
All right. And I wrote this one down.
Okay, good for you, Zap. You're learning, Zap. You're getting better every day.
My question, what do you want the world to get from your book when it's all done? What would a piece from your book that you want the world to get?
That is a good question. What I want people to understand and get from the book is I want you to feel good about just escaping our everyday situations that are going on right now.
Right.
The book is to, give you a sense of, this fantasy, like, oh, I could have probably lived back then, or I could possibly be this, person that he's writing.
Right.
I want people to, be able to, stand up and say, well, if they could do this, so can I. I mean, you don't have the power, so that don't exist. So don't think I'm telling y'all to, jump up and try to control lightning, or, beat your head in the earth and you get bloody. I ain't saying do that. I'm just saying the confidence and what because the main character, which is modeled after me, Ninja Son, goes through a lot of he goes through a lot of trials and tribulations.
Okay.
And he has to get the confidence to, stand up and, take on the responsibilities that he's given. And that's basically what I had to do over the course of my life since I've been, on this earth from the time I was able to graduate from school to now. I had to get up the courage and, and by me writing this character, I had taken a lot of life practices that I've learned and, a lot of hardships and put it into that character to try to bring him to life. So that's what I want people to get from it.
All right.
Okay, cool.
Well, you got me.
Now listen, let me just say, at the end of this chapter, you had just one of the most. I had to. Pumps in the pump. No, wait a minute, because he's using the zodiac sign. So this was very interesting. I just had to know. Okay, now you said. Zap.
Yeah, no, so you're wrong, Zap. You know you're wrong.
You had Dion turn to look at Ninja Aries. As he did, a huge beam of destructive power hit them all. Okay, so listen, you got Dion, and you guys have to read the book to know what we're getting into here. Okay, now. I don't know if I'm saying if I'm going to say this.
Hold on, wait. I want to make sure you get this correct. I want to make sure you
Paulo. Is that how you say his name?
Oh, Paulo. Yes, it's Paulo. Now I want to make sure you get the ninja correct because I know where you're going. It's Ninja Stratus.
Ninja Stratus. Okay.
Yes,
all right.
Okay. I just want to make sure you got because I want my best friend like, oh wait, what happened? No, I don't want that. I don't want that.
Well, we know that Dion and Paulo, they've had this type of sexual tension, and it really just kind of displayed itself through this chapter at the end. And I'm just kind of like, what is going on?
Okay, and for the people who do not know what Renae talking about,
would you like for me to read the line? Would you like for me to read that line for the people?
No, you're not going to read that. It's for no.
So
now let me explain that. Let me explain that.
Yeah.
Okay.
And make sure you're very detailed and tell them exactly what happened between these two people.
I'm gonna tell them because if I don't, I know you will. Okay, so what Renae is referring to is Ninja Stratus has a huge crush on Ninja Sun, which is Prince Dion. Prince Dion is the prince of the of planet Trajan, and Dion is thrust into the leadership of the being the Ninja Warriors leader. Now, Dion's brothers were in the very beginning. You're gonna in the prelude, you're gonna know that Dion's brothers were kidnapped, and he is 17. He's got to become king, royal captain of the guards, and become the leader. Well, not become. He's born into being the leader of the Ninja Warriors. So he has all this on his shoulders. He got his team does not like him. They can't trust that, because since he's the prince, they're thinking he just, did not earn his way here. But the team is his. He was born into it, so they don't really trust him. His father is hard on him because he wants him to become king, pick up the slack where his older brother should have done it, and also take over the responsibilities of the second brother. So he has a lot on his shoulders. Stratus is the only one that's actually in his corner. Now, what it is, they have it started off as supposed to be like a bromance. It wasn't supposed to turn into what it did. However, hush that. What happened is Stratus Paulo has a huge crush on Dion. Dion did not have a crush on him. Dion he's not a gay character. However, at the end of chapter 1, when there was this huge fight and Dion got hit, and Stratus ended up teleporting them off to this secluded area. Now, when they
secluded. You mean in the bushes?
No, Zap, it wasn't the bushes. Okay. It was not the bushes. But anyway, so they was teleported off to this secluded area. And the thing was, the secluded area was not even registered because when you teleport, you have to know where you're going. But they were knocked out, so he really didn't have a focus. So so when he teleported them there, it was this secluded area. Yes, Dion was hurt so badly, and
you wouldn't hurt that bad. I didn't know. I wish I could fall down and get back
y'all because I'm having fun telling y'all what happened. No, seriously, Dion, Paulo does help, bandage up Ninja Son and making sure he's, not hurt. Dion he overcomes with grief. He's pissed, he's angry, and Paulo starts rubbing on his leg, basically taking the opportunity to go and take what he wants. So Dion was like, well, fuck it, look, I've got this huge burden on my shoulders. Nobody's paying me no attention, because when you go through the chapters, you will understand why this unfolded the way it did.
Right.
Chapter 1 basically outlines why it happened, but I think it's between page 4 and 5 is where it started. So it's a lead up to what happened. It's not like it just, it's not like Dion was like, oh yeah, I love you too. No, it was not like that. It just happened. And then when you go through grief, and a lot of people can attest to this, when you go through grief, things happen.
That's true.
Things happen when you go through grief, and he was mentally breaking down because
and you made a great point, because normally when people go through things and then they have somebody that's there with them, oftentimes you have people try to monopolize out the situation and try to take advantage of someone sexually or emotionally, whatever it may be. I've been in situations like that in real life. What I'm saying?
And see, that's what I'm saying. And see, but at this point, like I said, Dion gave in, because Dion was like, why should I, because I'm already broken. I lost my brothers. My father really doesn't, he doesn't really believe in me. My team don't care about me. They, the only person that actually cares about him is his mother. But, she's so focused on trying to find their brothers, he's not getting that attention. And Paulo's the only one getting him the attention. So it's like, why not? He wants me, so I'm gonna give it to him, and give it to him that he did. So I mean, that's the part they want y'all to know about.
And we enjoyed it. We enjoyed reading it. We enjoyed reading about it. Okay?
I went through the same thing. I understand that part, because when my first wife kind of left me, I had a Tina Turner poster on the wall, and that poster went through hell. That poster is
that's inappropriate, Zap. That's inappropriate.
I'm just saying, it did.
Zap, that's inappropriate.
I cannot.
Zap, we don't want to know about whatever your indiscretions that you do in your home and your four walls, okay?
Look,
we don't want to know about what you did.
Look, I can't even look at Tina Turner the same. I just can't.
Zap, that's inappropriate, Zap. Very inappropriate.
But
Zap.
I did enjoy the ending, and it was good. It was good.
Yes, I bet you did, Zap. Zap, from now on, I need you to shut the hell up, okay?
Okay.
Anyway, Zap, Zap, you know what? I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. You got anything else that you want to ask him about?
Oh, no, you actually covered all my questions.
I'm glad. It's so hard for people to normally do that shit.
Oh, wow.
Zap's a complicated person.
Zap.
Honey. But anyway, I want to ask too.
Okay.
So once your plans for this, now that you did say you had plans to make this a series, you wanted it to be something that was going to be televised. What is your plans now? Like, just because they didn't really want to do anything with it, this doesn't mean that you just stop and not try to push this.
I'm still gonna push. The thing is, I took a different direction. Instead of writing the scripts, I still have I'm still gonna rewrite new scripts and everything. The difference is now I'm taking the book that I'm doing to give to the audience to already know the characters. So by the time I can actually get a TV deal, movie deal, or whatever, you already know who these characters are. They're already fresh in your mind. You can come in and say, oh, he's got a cartoon, or he's got an anime. He's got this movie coming out, and I know these characters. So I can't wait to see them on the silver screen. So that's where I'm going with that now. I want the book to give you guys the reference and knowing the characters, so when you see them, you already are familiar with them.
Right. And I think this would be, I think this would be so good to see on screen.
Mhm.
It really would. I think this would be a great film. Of course, some people would, I don't know. I think Zap will be one of those people. And I'm not going to say that because that's probably inappropriate. That wouldn't be nice for me to say. So no, I'm not even going to say.
I want to hear it, man. You should.
No, I really, I'm gonna be nice to Zap today. I could say a lot of shit about Zap, but I'm gonna be nice, Zap. I'm gonna be nice tonight, okay? Because I know you got a long night ahead of you because we haven't even gotten into the late night shit, okay?
Ooh,
But what I will say is that I'm interested in possibly getting this book, and I want everybody else out there who's listening into this podcast, this radio presentation tonight, whatever you guys are listening from. You got to make sure you get your hands on this book. And that is why I'm telling you guys where you can get it. It's on Amazon right now. You can pre-order the book. So I don't understand why you haven't done it yet if you know about it. It's called The Ninja Son, The Beginning. And it's by Kennilo is what we call him, Smith. You guys have to get this book, okay? From what I got, you said this is going to be available on June 1st, 2022. Is that correct?
Which is my birthday next
Which is his birthday. So
Correct.
This is going to be great. I mean, honestly, I cannot wait. And it's really affordable. You guys, you can get it on all form. Wait, I want to make sure I'm saying this right. All formats, right? Is this Kindle edition?
You can just get Kindle edition at the moment. We're still trying to get paperback because my editor, when he made the cover for me, it did not fit the size of Amazon's paperback. So now that I am talking to an artist, him and I discussed trying to get that downsized to, the format 2 for paperbook. So it may not paperback will not be available next week, but once it is available, I will let you guys know. But you can just get it on Kindle. You can download Kindle for free on your phone, and it's only $9.99. So you guys,
but I mean, Amazon everybody has Amazon. If you ain't got Amazon, you're living under a rock. Okay, you gotta get some Amazon. Okay, but I'm telling you, it's worth it. Like the book is so worth it. I mean, I enjoyed it. I know I'm going to be one of the ones who will purchase this book because I just enjoyed the first chapter.
I want to throw in there too. I checked it on Kindle myself because I'm able to, check the format of how my book is going to be on Kindle. It is easy to read.
Okay.
It's really easy.
Cool.
So you guys will have no problem reading.
Okay, great. I mean, I'm excited, and I'm definitely going to purchase on June 1st. I've already got it. I'm already planning on getting my book, and I'm going to read the rest of this book. And I hope that you will come back and you will talk to us more about every because this is what I want to do. I want to give the people out there who are interested in this book. Amazon is probably one of the mega giants out there who has just about everything. And now that we can actually have authors on there to share their work, I think it would be great for you to post these links to the show for the people who are fans of this book.
Most definitely.
And they can actually follow along with us as we bring you along on this journey to talk about every single chapter of your book as they come out. That would be great for you.
And I want to plug this if you allow me to. Next, on June 11th, on my channel, I do have I'm gonna do a, what I want to call it. I don't want to say book club. That's what I'm gonna do.
Okay.
Book club for everybody who has read the book or you're thinking about getting the book. It will be spoiler heavy, so if you don't want to be spoiled, you should get the book before June 11th. There ain't no excuses why you shouldn't have it.
That's true. That's true.
You come into my live stream and you hear all the juice being spilled, but I haven't read. You're being blocked.
I think it's good though. I'm excited, and I know everybody out there who has been following you. Check out his YouTube channels, Kennilo's TV, and you guys also make sure, like I said, to get the book. It's very important because you're going to miss out on something that's so good. I'm telling you. And if Zap read, and we already know Zap don't read.
Hey.
Okay. So, I mean, he read it.
I want to give a little secret.
I'll throw in a free pair of boots.
Oh God. Do not throw
I
in
will.
James Brown
The
boots.
best one. The
my
best one.
God. But I want to give y'all a little secret. I want to give y'all a little spoiler.
Okay.
Are y'all ready for a spoiler?
We're ready.
The end of chapter 4, it would not end. It's not going to begin the way you think.
Oh, really?
I'm gonna give y'all this. At the end of chapter, at the end of the beginnings, it says, "Continue in the awakening."
Okay.
But that's not where you're gonna go.
Oh.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
I got that. Look,
So
cliffhanger.
I've already started
Exactly.
working. I've already started working on volume 2. I'm halfway done. I'm on chapter 3, and that will be coming hopefully by the end of this year. I'm gonna try to get that out by the end of the year.
Okay.
But you'll understand why I'm doing it this way, because when you see where the direction I took, you be like, "Oh my God." But I will give y'all one hint.
We would like to know as much as possible if you could.
Oh, you're not getting this. Is the only thing you
Like Zap say initials.
This is the only thing you're gonna get from me. It's gonna be Ninja Taurus's story. He starts it off.
Why's it got to be why not a Capricorn? I mean, a Taurus. Really?
You'll understand why when you read
Taurus are difficult people.
Oh no, not this one. Not this one. You'll understand why Taurus is the reason why I chose to go this route with him.
Okay.
Because my character, I have to make sure that my chapter be all, and my friend who's portraying Taurus loved the chapter. He loved it. And he said, he was gonna let his son read it. So that can tell you something.
Yeah.
And this is my friend from high school who I modeled this character after. So he loved it. So
wow.
That's all I'm saying.
Wow. Okay. I'm excited. I am excited. I hope you guys are excited. Pick up the book. Trust me, you will not be disappointed. Okay. You will be coming back and you will be telling us more about this book.
I sure am, because I'm coming back to give you guys a volume 2.
Yes, and you're going to have to spill the beans now, because once we have the book and we read the book, there's no reason why you can't give us.
Oh no, you would know. I will spill all the beans once you read the book, but you're not getting nothing more than that. If the book is not out, I ain't giving y'all no secrets. Because if I give y'all the secrets, y'all can say, "Oh well, I ain't got to buy the book because you already told me everything. So why should I buy it?" Like why?
No, really, that is true. A lot of people say, "Well, you don't told us what the book is about," but I mean,
like put in the back of the book, inspired by Tanya, Rob,
I'm not putting my friend's name in the book.
Then I can go I know who that is.
Until they give me permission,
Zap wants to know all the dirt.
Names.
Okay. Zap wants to know everything.
I know that's what I'm saying.
He wants names, initials.
Jeb Bush,
really. If he was in the book, he would have got bumped off the first page. Talking about Jeb Bush.
Poor Zap.
Bush behind.
You have to keep praying for Zap. You just have to keep praying for him. But Zap, was that all Zap that you had to say? Because you've really been fucking up tonight, okay? First, you're not paying attention. Next thing, you're
trying to get all the secrets, and you're trying to get all the secrets, so you want to buy the book.
Exactly. Zap, what's this thing?
No. The guy came in here, messed with my cords, and I'm like, okay.
Yeah, now he's blaming everybody else.
Really messing my cords up down here. Everything's dragging.
Well, we work with a lot of different people, and so when you come in here, things are going to be a little bit different than they were when you weren't here. Okay, that's why you got to come to work early, Zap, and you wouldn't have to worry about shit like that. But anyway. We really appreciate you joining us tonight and talking about this book. And is there anything else that you want to share with us that we should know, before people go out here and buy it?
I don't have anything else I want to add because, like I said, volume 2 should be coming hopefully by the end of the year. I'm on chapter 3, so once it's edited, I will be coming back if you guys allow me to let you guys know when it's going to come out. Other than that, I already should have known that.
We want to know it all, honey. We want to know it all. Right?
So I don't have anything else to add, but the only thing I want to say is just make sure y'all tune in June 11th to, if you want to talk about the book, you want to ask me questions, that will be the time, because once that one is done and once Renae and, Zap get, when we do another one, that's going to be it for, volume 1, because we're going to be moving to volume 2.
Right. So now, would you like for people to follow you on your social media? Is there places that they can reach you? Do you have that on your Amazon or?
They is on my YouTube. You can, and it's always in my description. You can follow me on Facebook, Instagram. I'm on TikTok. God knows, I don't know why, but I'm on TikTok. And I have my brother to thank for that one. I have him to thank for me being on TikTok and also Twitter, but I don't use my Twitter that often. So,
Okay.
you know, if you go there, just know I'm not there. I'm just saying.
Plenty of ways to reach him though, so you guys have no excuses. You know, you want to find out something, you can find out from him directly. And this is going to be a great thing. I'm really excited. And definitely catch him on his channel because he's always doing reviews about many different topics. You guys will love his channel, and he's good at reviewing. And I'm gonna tell you, because he's my favorite. He's good at reviewing the housewives. See, that's his thing. So I really love tuning in for that. So if you're listening on the radio and you have not zapped and you have not gone on YouTube to check out his channel, please go check out Kennilo's TV. It is amazing. Go to his YouTube channel and watch those reviews because I know some of you ladies out there love to hit the juice on those housewives. Okay.
And we're going to be doing the Beverly Hills on Thursday.
That's right. Beverly Hills.
Me and Miss young lady next to me, Miss Renae, we're
That's
both going to be battling it out on the housewives this come Thursday.
Yes, and we're going to be dragging all of them. Okay, so let's just make that.
No, clear. Not all of them, woman. Don't do that.
Well,
just one. No,
he says just one, but in the reality is we'll be dragging every. I'm dragging all of them. Okay,
it's 4 that we drag, and 1 is off limits, and the other 2 is questionable.
Okay, and he thinks that's how it's going to go, but be prepared for a show. Okay, so with that said, guys, thank you for tuning in to this review Zap. If you don't shut that shit up, okay, Zap is already getting fired up for the next late night part of this show. Oh gosh, we need everybody's prayers, but it's been a pleasure, Kennilo, having you with us tonight. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to move on to our next set. But listen, if you guys don't buy that book, it's going to be hell to pay.
I'm here to say it. Don't ask
it's going to be some hell to pay. So with that said, yeah, we'll see you guys in just